Yo, what up, friends? NBA, it's not NFL time yet. I know I keep teasing you. I'm making you wait till the end. Let's move into the NBA first. I did an NBA show, pleasure of doing that with Man Down Sports, Mel, Unfair J, and Audible Podcast, Bobby G, who Wildcard knows very well. It was an awesome NBA program. Y'all go back and watch that. Foremost experts speaking about the past NBA year and previewing the next NBA season. So, gentlemen, let's talk about it. The big news that happened this past offseason, a few different things. First of all, the biggest news probably, if Jake were here, LeBron is one more year left in LA. Luka signs a brand new 3-year max to stay, obviously, as the face of the franchise there in LA. You also had other moves around the league. Wembanyama got his future partner with De'Aaron Fox securing a max deal. The Clippers have loaded up like it is 2015 with every veteran on the planet. But hey, I'm not mad because I think it might actually work out for you. There's a little tease for you there. You still obviously have the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder moving over into the East. My Celtics, what a sad state of affairs. The Indiana Pacers, what a sad state of affairs. 2 Achilles injuries. And actually, let's not forget, not Donovan Mitchell, but shoot, help me out here, y'all.
Dame Lillard?
Dame Lillard.
Dame Lillard went back to Portland.
He went back to Portland, but he also has the Achilles. So we have 3 very harmful Achilles injuries. That means Indiana and Boston, they gone. See ya. No chance this year whatsoever. So you're looking at teams such as the Knicks, the Magic making an impressive move for Desmond Bane in the offseason as well. You got, the perennial, contenders there that are there every year. So looking at this NBA landscape, what we've seen go on over the offseason, give me your thoughts on the NBA this upcoming season. Canteen, let's start with you.
Man, guys, so if we look at last year's NBA season, man, it was kind of interesting, kind of sort of what have you. But, man, as we saw, OKC did their thing, and they ended up winning the championship, what have you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, prominent NBA player. But here's what we got, guys. When we look at the East, I mean, the Cavaliers ended up finishing the season at 64-18. Celtics went 61-21, Knicks 51-31. The Pacers were shortly there behind them at 50-32. We look at the West. When we look at the West numbers, man, Thunder 68-14, Rockets 52-30, Lakers 50-32, Nuggets at 50-32 as well. Here's what I think is going to happen, man. I think the door is kind of wide open across the board. I think here's my point on this, guys. Dame Lillard should have never left Portland, man. I think Portland should have stacked the deck, built around him. They could have had a great season. My other words are here the things with the East. You got Giannis on a, I can't pronounce his last name or whatever, but he's in a frenzy. So I mean, here's what we got, man. Lakers got LeBron James, and then another big thing, guys. Old boy went and lost all that weight. He got healthy. He got in shape. They got his son
looking diesel.
Yeah, Luka looking kind of thin and look real chiseled out. So here's the thing, guys. I think it's going to be a great basketball season, man. I'm just kind of waiting to see how everything pans out during the preseason, see what October has to bring. But we'll just kind of go from there, guys, at this point.
Yeah, no doubt. So, again, Mark, we've seen a lot of moves, but we also know that there are teams that are all in on winning championships. And those teams we've seen, right, in the past few years, perennial, the Nuggets, the Cavaliers started coming up. The Rockets look really good and young. They traded Kevin Durant, which we haven't even talked about. Yeah, I didn't even mention that because it slipped out of my mind. I don't know how. But Kevin Durant going to the Rockets was the biggest trade of the offseason. You still got the Knicks, right? Mar, give us your thoughts on the NBA upcoming season.
Canteen said something that really kind of hooked me into what he was saying and wide open. And if you really look at it, especially in the West, you got a lot of talent everywhere, and at least about 6 teams deep that
can make moves. Yeah,
can make some moves and get to at least the finals, and probably maybe about half of those, you could probably say for sure probably win it. But then you look at the East because you got Indiana going to take a step back. No Halliburton. They lose Miles Turner
Mm.
to Milwaukee. You look at you know Boston with no Tatum, and it's going to be pretty much on Jaylen Brown, and there's going to be some movement in there. I think Cleveland's still going to be one of the better teams in the East still. I think New York's still going to be in the conversation, but like you said, watch Detroit, Orlando, Miami. Maybe even if Atlanta and Chicago can get their shit together, you start climbing up just because by natural selection there's going to be two teams that's going to drop because their Achilles or has been the reason why they're going to drop. So I wholeheartedly agree with Ken on that. It's going to be wide open on both sides of the conferences, if you ask me.
As I mentioned, we see that there are the perennial contenders, right? You got the Nuggets, you've got obviously the Thunder won last year, but yes, we do also have a wide open field because of injuries, because of teams getting older, because of attrition, teams losing players, teams going to other teams, as happens every offseason. And yeah, it does seem like it is a lot more open this season than usual. But I still think that that's going to make for an even, in my eyes, it always has been, that parity in sports makes it obviously that much more competitive because you have teams where there's not so much of a gap between the good teams and the bad teams, and you can actually have more decent competitive seasons and playoffs and things like that versus, right, and I'm not going to say that it should be an asterisk like Hot Take Jake says, and I'll get to their bubble championship in just a second. But the Celtics, right, having a little bit of an easier road, they say, because of injuries, or last year the Thunder having a little bit easier road because of injuries, what have you. You still have to play the game. You still have to go through the actual other teams that are in front of you. You're all playing within the same conditions, which lends credence to the bubble championship argument being a positive. So I'm hoping that, especially being a Celtics fan, I have nothing to root for in terms of my team because I know we're just going to be tanking. I'm just hoping to see a really good overall season because I know I'm going to have League Pass and watching the games every night, and I just want to see really competitive, good games. That being said, let's go ahead and get our NBA champions. Also, if you have an MVP, that's fine, but you don't have to. NBA champions for this upcoming season. Canteen, you look like you're smiling. Let's start with you.
Boy, that's just, I'm going against the grain, man.
Oh, against the grain.
Out of the East, I'm going with the Knicks, man. The Knicks are long overdue.
Whoa!
The Knicks are long overdue. I gotta go with the Knicks from the East. Man, from the West. Oh, boy, you put me on the spot tonight, Professor.
I actually told you way before the show started.
You did give me the preface, man. I'm gonna go New York Knicks, guys. And I'm gonna go Nuggets. New York
Knicks and Nuggets. There we go. Nuggets coming back even after losing Porter Jr. Wild Card Mar, what you got?
God, man, I'm not gonna say nothing wild. But Cleveland is going to they're going to get healthier. They had some injury issues in the playoff. I think they're still a good team. And then Oklahoma City pretty much just won a championship and said, "Hey, let's retain everybody," and they pretty much retained a majority of that championship thing, and that's how you start building something. So yeah, I got Oklahoma City winning it as they defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
over Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, by the way, Canteen, who is your champion? I didn't even ask. Knicks versus Nuggets. Who's winning the title, Canteen?
I'm going Nuggets, man. Jokic,
Nuggets and
MVP, bro.
Jokic winning the championship. All right, cool. Well, I'm actually going to mash yours up together and come up with my amalgamation, which is a tremendous word for a Puerto Rican on a live TV show.
Yo, that's
Um,
crazy.
Yeah, amalgamation. AMALGATION. It's a combination of two different entities. Anyways, damn, I'm good. Anyways, let's move it on. My champion, I agree with you, Mark. The defending champions, if the old adage is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Unless there's some sort of injury that causes you to change your team drastically or some sort of makeover like the Celtics had to do with Tatum, you don't change it then. You just keep running that if you win a championship until you don't win any more championships. Don't do anything. Keep your team as is. If you can stay healthy, Holmgren already had his injury. Hopefully, SGA does not get any injuries. You got to go with OKC in the West. And in the East, I can't believe I'm doing it. I hate every fiber of my being and every cell in my body I'm hating right now that I am about to let the words New York Knickerbockers come out of my mouth and say
Yes,
that they're
sir.
going to the championship. I believe second year. You got Bridges, you got Towns, you got Brunson. They were this close. There's no Indiana. There's no Boston. Cleveland's there, but I don't believe in Cleveland. They don't ever get over the hump every year. They do the same crap. I'm being hot take Jake right now and joining Canteen. The New York Knicks will make the championship. And I say that because it also, as Mar puts his head down in disbelief, also brings me full, great, and utter joy to then announce that the Oklahoma City Thunder will sweep the New York Knicks, and I will be laughing all the way to an OKC two-time champion.
Oh, so you just set them up to let them down, bro. That is,
Come on, man.
yo, that is so crazy.
So you're going to let them get sweep, bring the brooms out, huh?
In the sweep, not even a gentleman's sweep, just a sweep.
Straight sweet with he's so disrespectful to all this.
I know. All right, I'll give him a gentleman's sweep. That's fine.
No. Keep it. That's funny. I love it.
Subscribe on YouTube at Ball and Buds for sports and entertainment.